put you on speaker in the middle of the phone.
Sounds good.
All right. You ready, Sarah? Yep. Okay. Hello, everybody. September 2nd, we're going to start our meeting. And we've got another town council member that's on the phone because he can't be here. So Mike Sanders is on the phone and he will be in the middle of the table there. Let's go ahead and stand for our Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And just as a reminder, in case anybody didn't know, this is live and we are being recorded. So everybody can hear what you're saying. All right. First of all, we've got our disconnect hearing. Is there anybody that is present that needs to say anything for the disconnects? Nope. Okay. And
I'll make a motion to approve.
okay, I'll second. Thank you. Second, we've got approval of prior minutes. Has everybody had time to go over those and has any comments or changes on those?
Good.
I'm good. Okay. Then I'll need a motion to accept August 4th, August 18th, August 25th, and August 27th.
I'll make a motion for all four.
I'll second the motion for all four.
All right, next is unfinished business. The first thing we have on the schedule is Stan Ryder, who's going to be talking about the update on the address for 910 East 3rd Street. Stan, you can sit wherever you feel comfortable.
Well,
If you want to sit there and stay where you're at, that's fine too.
I don't hear real well.
Okay.
Maybe I don't want to. Well, where I'm going to put a roof on a house, there's a big tree in front. And the tree's all hollow. And they said, could go anytime. So I decided to get some people to take a tree down. Well, started out at 8,000. I finally got a guy that he's gonna take it down. He's from Demont, T&T Tree, and they clear lots and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. What's the name of the company,
I called him last week and I said, when can you get there? He said, I'm probably 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay. What was the name of the company that's going to take it
T&T Tree.
T&T Tree
They're
is
out
going to
of
remove
Demont.
it? Okay. All right. So they definitely said they can do it within 2 to 3 weeks and remove it?
That's the story I get.
Okay.
And then the kid I was gonna have do it, well, he come and brought a buddy of his to look at it, and they wanted $7,800 to take it down. And he said, "What do you think?" And I said, "I think it's an awful lot of money." But anyway, I've been calling him about a price, if he got me a price on the roof, and he's not talking to me, I guess. So I'm getting smart to put the roof on, I guess, when I get the tree out of there.
Okay. Do you have a quote from Smart Roofing?
Pardon?
Do you have a quote from Smarts to do the roof?
No,
You don't have a quote from Smart then?
no.
Okay.
Have you told him to go ahead and do it?
Pardon?
Have you told him to go ahead and do it?
Not yet. Trying to work the tree out here.
Okay.
I had a big sign on it, so he couldn't read the address on the house.
Well, people were confused if you're giving the tree away or the house.
Yeah,
Yes.
I had all those questions. Anyway, I put the address on there and I said tree, and then I got all kinds of questions. So,
Okay. So, but you do have an agreed upon price for the tree removal
yes.
from T&T. Okay.
Yes.
But you have not personally talked to anybody about receiving a quote for the roof?
Yeah, talk
You-
smart.
You have talked to Smart then, so
Yeah.
you just don't have a quote yet?
No.
Okay.
he-
So
I
you've
was
talked to him,
trying
you're
to
just
tell him
waiting
what
on a
all
quote.
we're gonna do. It's got oil heat in it now. Well, not gonna put that back. We're gonna pull the chimney out because we just dropped it in there over the top of the other roof when we put it in. So pulling that out there, filling that in, and some other things. They got a couple spots that are bad, and the whole west side's bad of the roof. So, and then wanna square in the box in the overhang because it was an old house. It's 100-year-old house. The roof come down like this, and then they just cut them off that way. We'll try to square it up, make it look like the rest of it.
You said you did contact some other people about getting a quote for the roof though also?
Wasn't planning on it,
Oh, no, okay, so you were gonna go with Smart no matter what then, right?
pretty much.
Okay,
Do you think by the next meeting you can have the tree gone
Supposed to be gone.
and a plan for a roof?
Yeah, it's okay. It's been I don't know. It was last week when I talked to D&D. So probably should be down to 2 weeks on that. Should.
I understand.
so if by the next meeting in October, then within a month, then we should be able to have the tree removed and gone. And then you will have a quote from Smart by then, and then I would
Yeah, I
think.
ought to have that today.
Okay, and then I would think when Smart quotes you, they'll be able to tell you when they can do the roof. So by the next meeting, we should have a time frame for the roof.
Yeah.
Does that sound
Well,
good, Stan?
Judge sent me a letter and said they're gonna be phoning. Is that right?
I did. I said that,
Yes, that's what we decided on the last meeting.
There's you guys.
How about I throw out a suggestion?
Yes.
Huh?
Okay. This is my personal opinion, I'd be willing to let Stanley keep his $5,000 as long as he cleans up all the trees and all his other properties and all the other stuff.
You good with that, Stan?
What now?
We get rid of the fine. You put that money towards cleaning up your other lots and get rid of the trees and get them clean.
That's the one by Daly's, that's the one next to the house you live in, the one by the ball field,
Yeah.
all the overgrown trees and stuff. that you got
I'd rather
tree
get
guy
that
come to
money
town.
go elsewhere.
Mhm. Brad, would you be willing to make Stan a list of this exact addresses
Yeah, I can do that.
and then exactly what we consider being cleaned up and removed?
Because our goal's not to have your money, our goal's to
Yeah.
get properties cleaned up.
So then you keep the $5,000 and then use that to clean up the other properties.
But I will say, if stuff isn't done in the next month,
Well,
I'm not willing to deal with it.
What?
I would say if it's not done within the next month, I'm not willing to deal with it. As far as give me any breaks.
Are you good with that, Stan?
no, not really.
Good.
I'm gonna do the best I can.
Good.
I had to buy a lawnmower because mine was broke. I
Mhm.
couldn't get anybody to fix it.
Yeah.
So I had to buy a lawnmower, and then I still get people coming to mow. And
So you'd rather us take the $5,000 for the penalty in lieu of not cleaning up the other properties?
yeah, I'm gonna clean up the other property.
Well, that's what we're
Okay.
offering. We're saying you keep the check. You use that money and clean up your other property
I don't know
instead.
when I can get all this done in a month.
Well, if you could bring us proof that you have someone coming in a reasonable time to do it, I think that would be.
I'm gonna be the guy doing most of it.
Well,
Well, you use that $5,000 to help pay somebody to help you clean it up.
You know how hard it is to find people.
But then, so that gives us a month to get the tree gone for the one property, get a start date on the roof, and then like Brad was saying, Brad's gonna get you a list of the properties, which obviously you already know, but like what we kind of consider cleaning up, and if you can get a good dent in those where we can tell it's being started, then we will waive this month's $5,000.
Sound like a deal?
No.
Okay. Well,
But I guess I will be.
it's up to you. You can either take it or you can pay the fine. That's the offer that's on the table.
Well, then I still have to clean it up. You'd be right on me about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
right.
it still needs done either way.
So you might as well take the $5,000 and put towards it to get it done versus keeping paying fines for it.
I'll find some more people to work.
Okay.
Good.
All right, so we good till next month then?
Yeah.
So we can see the progress, get the date, get a start date on
Maybe,
the roof,
maybe
tree
I'll
will
be
be
lucky
gone.
enough I won't make the next month.
Oh, I don't think that's the case. You'll outlive us all.
So I understand the motion to continue this for 30 more days. He keeps $5,000 to apply for trimming trees on a list that Brad is together.
I'll forward that to you as well.
Okay,
And he's gonna have the tree down at 910 East 3rd Street by the next meeting. And he's gonna have a quote for the flat roofing to roof this
with
property.
the start date.
With the start.
And then it'd be nice to be able to see progress on the other properties like Brad was talking about.
That all.
Yes. Have somebody,
I'll make a motion.
I'll second that motion.
Is that just gonna be, the fine's just gonna be held in abeyance for 30 days?
Yes.
Now what are we doing?
So by the next meeting, the tree on 3rd Street's down, a plan and for roof on that house, and you're gonna clean up the other properties. And we're not gonna take your fine this time. You're gonna keep the 5,000.
Keep the 5,000 to hire some people to help you get things cleaned up. Since you said you don't have people to help.
Thanks. All right,
Okay, we got a deal?
I guess that's a deal.
Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Not
Thank you,
really
Stan.
happy with it.
Well, I understand, but our goal is to improve the properties, not take your money. That's the goal.
Yes.
I'm the only one guilty of this.
Nope, not at all. Unfortunately, there's been many people sitting in that seat where you're at.
Okay,
No, we appreciate you talking to us about it.
pardon?
We appreciate you talking to us about it.
Not very good conversationalist.
You're good. All right. Mike Sanders on the phone. Did you have anything to say? Okay.
Good.
All right. Thank you, Stan. Okay, next we have Laura Fisher with updating on our fishing flannel.
We have one more UBO.
Oh,
The,
okay. What is that one?
The Uptown Bar, the 112 and 114 East Fifth
Oh.
Street.
Oh, okay.
Just an update on where we're at. Yeah.
Okay.
Feel free to go there.
Have you looked at it, Brad?
I have not. He did call me just a little bit ago, so.
We're working on that. That's
Okay.
my fault.
Okay, that's okay.
On the lead.
All right.
On the
Yeah,
lead,
sorry guys,
call
there's stuff
Brandon.
all over the place. All right, what do you have for an update?
Update, I have been doing the tuck pointing DIY myself. We have acquired plexiglass just to cover the windows that is missing the glass right now, so that's the next thing that we're going to do. And then the two front big windows that I boarded up, we're just going to take the boards off and the windows are good.
Okay, so it does not need new windows then?
The big ones on the back of the building,
Mhm.
they don't need new windows.
Oh, in the back of it, okay.
What else do we have left on the list to finish?
We finished the we've been uptaking the vegetation on the back, the grass. So
That's where we left this. So he had 30 days to replace the broken windows, and he's going to remove the boards covering the windows in the back and put plexiglass, it sounds like, for now on the other windows, if there are other windows. He had 5 days to remove the trash around the premises and remove the overgrowth of weeds and schedule a meeting with Brad. Were the three things that we talked about.
Do you think there's still more to be cleaned up then when you talked about cleaning up the
outside?
vegetation and
Oh no, well we got it. We just
that
have
part's done?
Yeah, we just have pallets on the inside, along the back,
Okay.
and then that's about it.
All right. So are you ready then to get an appointment then with Brad to have him come inspect it?
For the outside, yes.
Yes. Okay. Brad, you want to do that now? You want him to call you?
I'll give you a call tomorrow. I got your number now.
Yep, sounds good. Yep.
Okay.
So continue for 30 days and have another update meeting?
Yes. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
Okay. All right. Mike Sanders, any questions on your end on the phone?
Nope, sounds good.
All right. Can I have a motion then to, what's the exact address?
112 and 114 East 5th Street.
Okay, 112 and 114 East 5th Street. Can we have a motion then to continue that for another 30 days?
I'll make a motion to continue.
I'll second.
All right.
Thank you,
Any
guys.
questions for us?
Nope.
Nope. All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, Laura, now it's your turn.
Sorry, Laura.
Oh, you're fine. Thanks, Judd.
Lots of little stuff. The fishing tournament. Sorry, that came up kind of quick, so I emailed you guys about that. But here's how the flyer turned out. We
I
got
think the
it
flyer looks fantastic.
advertised and going.
That looks good.
We have $2,519.08 still left from the donations that we collected in the fall last year. So, I mean, this is not going to cost us anything. The church is doing the meal, and the United Methodist Church from 5 to 6:30, picnic in the park. They're going to be at the corner. They do their drive-through, so people sit in the park or drive-through, whichever. Hamburgers, coleslaw, chips, cookies, water. And then 5:30 to 7:30 will be the fishing tournament. Everyone brings their own stuff, and winners announced at 8. So I've asked the country club if we can use their portion. They said yes. I think it's their glow-in-the-dark night anyways, so they'll kind of be setting up for that, which is kind of works out great. Kim, I talked to her, and I mean, I don't see why you can't rent out the shelter. If anybody wants to use it still, just give them a heads up that we're going to be doing this. If that bothers them, then that's on them, I guess.
Yeah.
And I just need to give Jim Parker a heads up that it'll be going on and have more of the bathrooms unlocked for that night. So, any questions on that? We're good to go there.
Nope. You know what's going on. No, I like the flyer. Easy to read. Catchy. Good.
Thank you. Flannel Fest. Flannel Fest will be at the Monarch Commons on October 4th. From 4 to 9. Just kind of meant to be a short, sweet little event. The Legion's going to host the beer garden from 4 to 9, and the theater's going to do a cookout with mash burgers until they're sold out. Jill and I have been talking, and we're depending on when the Purdue game is, we won't know until later, but showing the game on the big screen and having concessions open. 4 to 8, the car, truck, bike show between the bank and Adams Avenue. and a washu tournament in the Monarch parking lot at 5. The music will be from 6 to 9, and during their break, a pie auction. It will be a fundraiser for the Fowler Community Center. About 15 homemade pies, and I've got Brock coming in to be an actual auctioneer, and
Oh.
so make it a little fun.
Yeah, make it fun. All right, that's a good idea for as far as a fundraiser then.
Oh yeah, because Diane, she made all those pies and then didn't know what to do with them.
Yeah,
and
but
canceled
that's
them.
great though that they could do that again, and then I like the idea of getting Brock in then for the
Yeah.
auction. That's cool. Yeah.
Just some other activities. Glimmers is going to come down, have some like kitty games and stuff. Balloon artist, the tattoo guy on the end. I went to the businesses that are down here, and so he's going to sit outside and put some, water tattoos on kids.
Mm-hmm.
Get the parents involved maybe in his place. Selfie station would be the new photographer downtown. I talked to her, and that would draw people into her new business.
Mm-hmm.
Probably invite 1 to 2 maybe food trucks, so when the theater's out we'll have at least some food while people are still drinking, and the theater concessions will be open. The 50-50 raffle, I've talked to the AMVETs, and Bob Resner and I are gonna work together, and the AMVETs think they're gonna do a 50-50 raffle. The winner gets half, and then the AMVETs would put the money in their account but then donate it back to the festival, so they would just be using it for this. This is a layout of how it's blocked off, where the barricades are on Madison and Washington, Adams, in the beer area where the Legion will be selling. You'd walk into a little area and buy it, and then you would be able to walk down the street on Fish Street. The locals doing their own thing, they'll have their patio, but it'll stop right before that, so you cannot carry out from the local or into the local. And the AMVETs, you will also not be able to do that. Does that all make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So
Will any of the other businesses be open? Like, is it kind of like an open house for businesses too, or just these events?
I'm encouraging them all to.
Okay.
Like, I went to Cut and Polish. I'm like, this is a good opportunity if you want to be, but they will not be. The photographer loved it. I'm going to go to Laura's Health Hub and tell her that she could do something in Game and Grub I haven't heard back from.
Okay.
They should really do something that night too.
Okay.
And the cafe, Sundog, they said they would be open, and the tattoo guy was definitely interested.
Okay.
You said the ambulance is donating the money back to us?
Yes. So 50-50, the winner would get half, and then the festival would get half.
What if instead of taking that, what if we donated that to the community center?
Yeah. Center or the theater, whichever. I don't know how we decide on.
Or split it?
Well,
Because we had
well, hold on, because you guys
Okay.
asked me how I was getting money to pay for this, and I don't know yet, because
Oh.
I would love to just do it for the public and not have to ask for donations, because I asked for donations for
Yeah.
4th of July, Christmas, Halloween, and
Yeah.
Easter.
I would agree. It'd be nice just to kind of
But
do that. I get that.
so like the band is 1,600, and I don't know if I need 1 or 2 porta pots yet. I'm going back and forth, and 2 usually cost me around $225.
Mm-hmm.
So total, I'm just gonna say approximately $2,000,
Okay.
because a little decorations, and that's probably it, really.
Yeah,
We have that
So
in our budget, don't we?
we do. Yeah. That's
How many more festivals do you think we've got left for the year?
well, my next thing to talk about is Fright Night and Christmas Stroll, and last year I didn't use my $1,000 budget for Fright Night, and I have $42 left, and I mean, I don't think I've used either budget for years. The Christmas Stroll, I asked for $1,000, I haven't used it for years, and I actually have extra money. I just don't know if it sits there or what.
Yeah.
So,
Do we want to just wait and see how it goes before we decide who gets what?
So when I go out and deliver flyers, it's like, here's your flyer and here's a donation request. And so it would be nice to hand
It'd
them
be
a
nice to
flyer
tell them
and
where it's
say, no,
going.
the fishing one is, that's nothing, and this is nothing.
Mhm.
But then when I go around for Halloween and Christmas, they
Yeah.
know to expect it. Like Pattern donates quite a bit at Christmas. and
Mm-hmm.
they all expect it. And they know
It
it's,
would, I agree, it would be definitely nice to have something where we're just doing something and not always asking for money donations and all that.
so if I still don't use the $1,000 for either of those events, and then the 50-50, I really have no idea how much that would bring in.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought I could do a single bingo in November when it's kind of dull maybe, and that might bring in like $300 or $400 too.
Yeah. And then, well, then I know Jill, when Jill came into our last Rotary meeting, and,
Donations.
hey, Mike, Jill had came into our last Rotary meeting and we were talking about things to help out with the theater. And that's when we had came up, like, talking about the Warshu tournament, and then, which Dave shutters, so if Dave doesn't do it, do we have a backup, or we can probably get somebody? I'm sure.
We're still asking people.
Okay, yeah, and I'll get a hold of him again. I think he will do it.
Okay.
He just said it had been a while since he had organized it and did the scoring, and
Right.
he was kind of wanting help.
Right.
But I think we can do something. So,
I'm gonna call Katrina Wolter tomorrow, she put it together another one,
oh, did she?
so see if she knows something.
Okay. Okay.
For specific events, I have done a question.
Right, but we can
I don't know if I should ask him now or not.
Wait, what?
This is my record of what's been since 2008 when I started. Where is that?
In the donations account.
So 11,000 some that I've not used.
That's
Or
sitting there,
that's
basically.
left from donations. Like, can I just use that kind of money?
Yes.
There's no reason not to.
I've never known where it goes. Just like
Because
if I have money left over from an event, then I just
yeah, at
that's
the
what I showed her.
Yeah.
Left from and that's just a Christmas draw
mhm.
from what I.
Oh, that's why I looked at the.
Oh.
Yeah. So
So
when
was
we
it-
had talked about like the Rotary meeting, like ways to help out with the theater too, when we had talked about the Warshu tournament, whatever money we get from that, being able to maybe put some of that towards the actual theater. So yeah, okay. No, I see what you're saying. I think I agree with you as far as not asking other businesses, things like that, for the
There's bigger things that,
extra money.
like the Fourth and stuff that is a bigger expense.
Correct.
I'd rather fund these and help give back to the community than
Yeah, I agree.
for $2,000.
Yep.
When we've got it sitting in the account.
Yep, I agree.
And then ask for the holiday ones.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So.
What's your budget for your holiday ones? What's the
I
total
only ask you
expenses?
guys for $1,000 usually, but I don't spend it. By the time I get donations, do you want to know like what
Yeah,
expenses? Last year, Fright Night expenses was 1,287. The year before was around 1,470. The year before,
what's your stroller expenses?
around 2,500. That was 2,575 last year. I brought in 3,360.
So $6,000 to fund all three for the remainder of the year.
That what it was, 6,000?
1,500, 2,500, and 2. So
Yeah.
I'll rely on you.
Approximately, yes.
Yeah.
and a 1,500 is worst case. 1 year's 14, one's 1,000. So
No, I mean, as far as money wise, we're okay.
that'd be my vote, and give it back to the community.
Yeah,
It's
I
that.
agree. I don't know if that's really, do we need a motion on this as far as, I don't think so.
Just approve
Okay.
this. whole
Yeah,
thing.
but, I mean, I guess if you want to make a motion to approve everything that's on the Flannel Fest flyer, and that it's okay to proceed with all the events on here. Somebody wants to make a
I'll
motion
make
for
a
that?
I'll make one.
I'll second.
Okay.
Do you have to have a motion that says there's gonna be a beer garden downtown or anything special? I know there's supposed to be one in the park or something, but I don't think so, but.
I don't ever remember.
Legion is sponsoring it. Don't they usually get the permit, so they have?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long
I
as they
gave her
get
all of
their,
those. She said,
Permit.
that it's only if it's in a park that she needs it
Give us
okayed by you guys.
I thought we
Yeah, should
had
be
to
good.
approve it for the one uptown here.
And
their lot, the parking lot?
oh, I don't know.
Well, we can make a motion to approve it. That way
Yeah,
we're
just
squared away.
go ahead. Yeah,
I'll make a
just
motion
think
for the
it
beer
through.
garden.
Okay.
second.
Okay. Okay. All right. What else you got, Laura?
While I'm at it, can we just go ahead and say Fright Night would be, it happens to fall on Friday, and we usually do business trick-or-treating on Friday, and then Halloween residential trick-or-treating is always on Halloween. It all is on Friday, so I'm just gonna do business trick-or-treating, costume contest, then residential all on the same night. It would be Friday, October 31st.
Yep.
That's a good one for me.
And I'll ask for a budget of 1,000 in case I need it, but hoping I don't. And if you give me the okay, then I can start making flyer and advertising that one too.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely okay with doing everything on the 31st.
And I'll make a motion to approve a budget of $1,000 if she needs it.
No second.
Forgot he was there.
Okay.
So
Mike Sanders, any questions on the phone?
You aren't quick enough.
Start snoring one of these times.
All right. What else you got, Laura?
And then Christmas stroll, if we could, might as well.
Yep.
First Saturday in December, which would be December 6th. Santa, all the same old good stuff. I'll ask for $1,000 there too if I need it, but hopefully I won't.
Okay. All right. Can we have a motion then to do Christmas stroll on December 6th, Saturday?
I'll make a motion.
And then also $1,000 budget.
That's what. You make the motion with the $1,000 budget?
Yes.
I'll second.
Okay. All right. Got it?
Once I come up with the flyers, I'll come back obviously. And
Okay. Yeah,
Well,
these
yeah.
look great though.
thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, that's all we had under our unfinished category, unless anybody has anything they want to bring up on old business. New business. We've got Chris Hoffmeyer, Streets for Festival in October.
May I just chat from here?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you may.
St. Isidore the Farmer Pastorate is the umbrella overall, over 6 Catholic churches in the county, and then South Newton area for St. Joseph's. And we are going to have a fall festival on Sunday, October 5th. And it will be the festival itself will run from approximately 11 o'clock to 2:30. With a little bit of flexibility on the backside of things. We have mass through 11 o'clock a.m. So we have several activities that we're going to plan, but the ones that, general things, we're going to have a tent, we're going to have food. Some food will be cooked inside Sacred Heart Kitchen. We'll have some food that is catered by Gary Greitencourt's pulled pork, or Murphy Food King, and possibly some other vendors will have brought in. And parishioners for all 6 parishes will donate desserts. We'll have a large tent for the eating area. We are already in contact. Actually, our leads for this are Brittany and Nate Bess, and then Jordan and Aaron Nally, and they've been in contact with Foxtrot Taps to do a beer and wine garden, and so they'll take care of that. So we won't have to get a liquor license or alcohol license, whatever you permit. There will be a bounce house with obstacle course. There will be other games too, and I forgot to list those, like cornhole. They'll do that. They'll do a free throw contest and a couple of other contests, and old-fashioned games that they'll do, because it will be adults and children attending this. We have Father Sean has already talked to the Hussey brothers. He knows them from Geist Church in Geist Church in the Carmel, Indianapolis area, and they will sing at Mass, and then they will sing for about 2 hours after the fact. So they'll be outdoors doing that. And then we will obtain from Catholic Mutual insurance company the certificate of insurance, and then also the permit for the on-site coverage that we'll need, which is a requirement for our diocese. I checked with the Benton County Health Department, Food Division, and Kathy said that no permit is required for the activity. So that has been taken care of. I've been in touch with Homeland Security, and am in the process of completing some paperwork for them. And I know that it's not, we are having, I just kind of skipped the important part. We'll probably have 300 or maybe a little over 300. Less than 500 people there. We don't think we'll get much more than 300 because we're competing against harvest season, and anything that would be happening by other, sports activities or whatever in the county. Nate has already reached out to the town hall. I understand he called today, or did he not? But I mentioned that we would like to close. We'd like to close 2 roads for this because Elm Street runs through the middle of it runs through the middle of the north playground that we have in Sacred Heart School. So that's where the brunt of the activity, and also our empty lot that we have, our north empty lot. That's where it's going to happen. So we have to have a road closed for safety factors. And I gave a rough draft of a plan, a street plan. But we'd like to close Adams Avenue from, not Adams, but I mean Elm Street from Washington Street 55 to the east side of Adams Avenue, and possibly to the driveway for Johnson. The Johnsons are on the corner of the south. They're on the northeast corner of Elm and Adams. Possibly that, because it gives a little more room for families to move with their kids from the kiddie playground, which is our east playground. And then to have Adams Avenue closed from, we have the empty lot from the north boundary of the empty lot to the south boundary of the kids, the east playground, which is the kids, and that's right before the garage entry, the driveway into a home. So we're not obstructing any driveways whatsoever by doing that.
Okay.
So that is what our ask is, our request is, as far as street closures. And I don't think, I'm not sure if there are any other permits the town is going to require, but I think that pretty much covers what our activity is going to look like.
John, do you see any concerns with the streets?
The only suggestion I would make is when you close off Adams Avenue, don't do it at the half block. Go ahead and move it all the way down to Maple Street and Main Street. Block off the whole street. Because otherwise people are going to go down to that half block, do a U-turn, and it just makes it very dangerous. Everybody's going to be doing U-turns there.
Okay. So then would you prefer, because we're going to obstruct a driveway by doing that?
I think the neighbors would understand if they had to get out.
Okay.
And you may talk to them ahead of time, just let them know that if they need to move their car, they can park it out on one of the other streets. I don't think it would be a big issue.
Okay.
Especially on Sunday.
Okay, and we will send a letter, and that was Sarah, not Sarah's, but Kim's. Kim had mentioned, or did you mention that when we talked? But to send a letter to them, we'll just invite them to the meeting.
Any additional clarification?
You guys have any questions? Mike Sanders on the phone, any questions? Okay. Okay. I think sounds good on our end. Thanks for the update.
I make a motion to approve the street closures for the event.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Mike. Thank you. No. Okay. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for helping Stan again. What?
That's right. That's pictures for you.
As long as they're not of us.
Oh, they're not.
Okay.
It's my neighborhood, or a couple of my neighbors, let me put it that way. Smaller
These all
pictures.
okay.
As you know, I'm trying to sell my house, and my realtor tells me that these two properties are crushing. So,
See that?
and I know when I was on the board, which we've been fighting this for 3, 4, 5 years, ever since this guy moved in, so long. I know he moved out of Freeland Cars into town. His place has been that way. And Judy's been that way for many, many years. And it's time, and I know he just had a dumpster in there, but I think he brings the dumpster in, he fills it, and brings 2 more dumpsters worth of stuff in the dumpster. But I mean, I've already had to lower the price $10,000. I don't know how much more I'm gonna have to lower my price to try to sell the house. I would help or try to assist some help in getting these 2 places cleaned up.
You seen Sean and Brad on?
Well,
Have we
I-
sent these
Sean's
people
great at
anything?
this, but Sean is too nice. He is. You've gotta be sure
I
Brad
wish
will
Judd
back
was
down.
still here. Have we sent these people any letters or notices? Do you know, Brad?
Brad, do you know if we've sent any letters or notices?
We sent
Sarah
letters.
says yes.
We sent letters when I was on
Yeah.
the board.
We were sending beauty letters when I was with our.
Yes, it just keeps.
I know, but did we do any fines like we've done for these other properties? And can we?
Do we know when the last ones were?
If they didn't respond to whatever date the last letter was, can we just go ahead and find them? Or do we have to start over again? It's about Judd.
Depends on what it's set for. I mean, you got vehicles there without license plates on them. You got weeds that are 8, 10 foot tall where the supposed garden is. And I mean, it's just total trash.
Is it, I don't know, is yours the same as something?
Classic.
Yeah.
I have Judd, the letter. I have send them a letter.
Well, in the meantime, we can get violations on that.
Violations.
I mean, the other problem we're gonna have.
That gives our, starts our window.
The other problem we're gonna have, Sean's gonna go into the field, and he probably won't be able to, be doing a whole lot. And like I said, Sean's a great guy, he's too nice.
Yep.
He is.
We're concerned.
Okay.
It has to be done in a timely manner, we expect everyone else to, so.
Correct. So within, do we need to make a motion then to within this week, mail them a violation?
Search our windows so we can start the fine.
It should already be, it should already be out there.
I just wonder, do they expire?
I don't think so.
I mean, if one's already out there, then
I'm sure
let's just-
both places.
It depends on what Sean's for.
They could have gotten a warning or whatever, then fixed that, and now it's a whole other problem.
Yeah,
I'll talk to Sean tomorrow too.
See, having no,
yeah, see what the official first letter was, if it was just a warning like Lee said, or.
The other part of this, and it goes to Judy, I know being on a BCA, we did away with her, supposedly her application for having chickens. And I assume you guys are supposed to determine what Judd had said. You guys have to tell her she's got to get rid of them. She may have already gotten rid of them, but I don't know. They're back of that Connex and stuff back there. So.
They are back there?
They were. She moved them back there.
They've got them buried pretty good. They've got a Connex, and they've got like a little makeshift fence in front of them. They're hiding.
They're supposed to be emotional chickens for her boyfriend. right, Clayton?
We're being recorded, I can't say anything.
I think
No,
we have
that's,
to.
but that was at the meeting. I mean, that's what Judy said. They were emotional chickens for.
I think we have to check ADA guidelines on that. I don't think chicken.
So,
Lee, any advice
So, like,
on
we
the
need to
chicken
make
emotional
a
support chickens back
ordinance for
there?
Good question for Judd there.
Yeah.
I don't wanna violate anybody's rights here.
There's guidelines within ADA.
Oh,
what
I'm
you
sure.
can and
you know, and it's all, what Judd had said that night, it's left up to send her a letter. She has to get rid of it.
sorry.
I mean, we can definitely send a letter, but do we need to go check first? But it's, do you think if we're definitely back there, we'll just go by your word and we'll send a letter?
I haven't heard for a while. Probably about a week since I've heard them.
Oh, well, only a week?
Yeah.
All right, okay. So is that a letter then that Judd sends, or is that something from the
It sounds like it's
town?
from the town from the way he said, but I would probably, just from past experience being here, I would ask him about that. Because he is.
So do you want me to get a hold of Judd, or is
He's
that,
very
do you
aware
wanna
of
call
it.
him and ask if we?
I can call and see, he never did bring it up.
I don't remember discussing that.
When was that meeting? Yeah, 'cause he hadn't brought it up.
3 weeks ago.
Do you need these?
I can talk.
You guys can keep them.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
just make sure, yeah, cause I'd like to show Jason and Alexander, so, yeah, let's check with,
I can get a copy of that.
can have the big ones, is that what you just said?
So having to do all the violations that came on.
Can you email these pictures to Sarah?
I'll just take it and scan them.
Okay.
Oh, I'd be glad to.
I can scan what we have here.
Hey, and you're more than welcome. Just drive down there. You'll see.
I've seen it.
I know.
I've seen it.
And that's not the only place here in town. I mean,
I know.
there's lots and lots of places.
Okay, well, as far as these in question then, that Pat sent to us, I don't know if we need a motion on this. Sarah's gonna check them with Judd to see where we officially left off.
Shouldn't be really anything for a motion, cause Sean.
Cause it's already was done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if anything,
He is too nice a guy.
if anything, we need to have a record of when and what was done, so that we have more,
Mhm.
even if it's been in the last year.
Yeah,
specifically.
because like Pat was saying, if he's removing stuff,
It's not.
it's obviously,
It
yeah.
definitely is.
And
adding back
if
to
you
it.
continue to have issues, then that also ups the fine too.
Mhm.
From day one, it's been that way.
Okay.
Right, Brad? Sorry.
It's all Brad's fault.
It is Brad's fault. Sort of.
Alright.
All right. Thank you
Well,
for your
sorry,
time.
Pat, because
No,
that's gotta be very frustrating to be able to, not only have you had to look at it all this time,
Right.
but it's affecting your
That's why I
sale
got
of
a
your house
6-foot
and the
fence
money,
around
so.
my house.
Yeah, that's not good. Okay.
Yeah, I know, I should have agreed, you're right.
Alright, anything else, Pat?
Nope, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Alright, any other unfinished business? Or new business, before we get to, okay, our lovely department heads, Lee,
Nothing the guy started the academy today, but.
that's great news.
Nothing for today. I will be sending out some information about purchasing a new vehicle, so stand by.
Stand by. To be
They
continued.
opened orders for those two.
Huh?
They opened ordering for those two.
What's that? I can't hear
The
you.
Explorers.
Oh, okay.
Clayton,
I met with Kyle Clark on Saturday for a second interview. That went well. I talked to Mike about it, Mike Brewer about it.
Okay.
Gotta specify Mike.
Yes, yeah.
He was concerned about money. I told him I had talked to you guys about possibly maybe after his probationary period's over, getting him up to the class BU license, which would be the $22 an hour, I believe.
Did he come out and say there was a certain amount he's wanting, and like, is it even
He
feasible?
said that he would be taking $1 an hour loss coming from where he's coming from now, and he has to drive here, but to be able to drive is kind of, you applied for the position of Fowler.
No, I'm not making a decision.
Okay, just kind of an update. Okay then.
And then I have an interview with Clayton I never say his last name, Trebley.
Yes.
I have an interview with him tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning, so see how that one goes as well.
Okay. Now, weren't there 3 we were calling back though?
I don't think.
What happened to the
called
third?
and left a message, and I did not hear back.
No. Which one was that one?
Alex Dunbar.
Oh.
He never responded. Yeah.
Hmm.
So.
Interesting. Okay then.
On the job classifications, is there a job description for each different level?
No.
Do we need that? Or should we get one so that, like his question, you know, if at level A, their job description is this, to get to the next pay bump, they need to be able to do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, we can.
And that way it's
Clear.
and no matter who's sitting on this table, it's the same.
Yeah.
I think that should be really for all of our job descriptions, or all of our pay levels should have a description with that, or an expectation at least. And that way, again, no matter who's sitting here, if they do it, then they've got it.
Okay. John?
I got more stuff.
But you've got different policies.
Well, Ruth Riley's in town, so we got a couple issues. Did everybody see what they did on Adam Street so far by the Corby's building?
I have.
All right, well, Corby's building presented some problems. They had to actually put a curb up against the foundation. Their foundation kind of sticks out away from that building. That's why that high sidewalk's still there. And then they brought the sidewalk down for the handicap accessible, which is 5 foot, so it's all handicap accessible.
Okay.
But they had to put an extra curb in there to hold up the wall of that building. There's a old coal chute there, and we didn't want to mess with the foundation of that building whatsoever.
Okay.
But in doing that, it was extra money, of course. So they are wanting, now, I wish Ken was here because Ken's sure that we're going to be able to make this money up in underruns.
Okay.
He said he's always underrunning. He said he don't think it's going to be a big deal to catch up on, but they wanted $18,945 just for additional work on that half block.
18,000 what?
$18,945.
My.
But Ken's gonna work some of this out because in their specs, they're supposed to raise all the water meter lids and all that stuff, and they suck at it, so we're doing it.
Okay.
We have did every one of them, so I think he's going to recoup some money.
Okay.
Us doing that and stuff, plus any underruns on asphalt or concrete will be in our favor, so. So I'm kind of leaving that up to Ken. He's pretty confident that that's going to be no issue. The next problem was, and this ain't a problem, there's 3 utility patches that need to be done on 8th Street. I was wondering if we could take the money out of, water or sewer to pay for these utility taps, since they was cut in the road for utilities. And that's $5,865, which we are doing the dig outs. We're actually digging the gravel out and everything for them. So it seems like an excessive amount to me, but like I said, I wish Ken was here to talk about this. We haven't had a chance to talk about that. Another one, this will be the street departments out of my budget, will be $4,983, and it's for the patch across from the post office. There was a blow up in the road. It was the base just failed, and we had to go in and dig down 3 foot and get the mud out of it because the mud squished up through the base. So we've rebased it, but they got to come in and grind that out and then repatch it. So that'll be in addition to the community crossing grant. That will be 100% out of the street.
Out of the street. Okay.
So that's really the only things I had. And like I say, Ken actually has another company hired. We all know about the lady that tripped at the park.
Yes, we heard about that.
Well, he had a company already hired to come in and redo that pavement to bring it up flush across there.
Okay.
We're going to talk to that company because they've actually bid this parking lot up here, and Ken's supposed to have a figure for that.
Oh.
If they get here soon enough to do that, I'm gonna actually have a estimate on these. If they can do it cheaper, I'm just gonna go with them.
Okay.
If we can get it cheaper, the same work, I'm just gonna have them do it. I mean, this is kind of stuff Ruth Riley just don't want to mess with. I think that's why the price is so high, you know? So if I can find somebody cheaper, I will.
So you need a motion for those or cheaper?
Well, yeah, if you want to wait till the end of the community crossing grant and see what, you know, comes to all this, I think that
I
might
think
be
we should
better.
wait and then see what Ken says. And,
Yeah, the $18,000 may be a wash. I mean, it might not even be a issue.
Okay.
The two patches, if I have another company do it, we'll just have to redo it. So,
Okay.
I mean, we got time. Let's just see what comes about. I just wanted you guys to know what was going on and why there's going to be some additional overruns.
Do they have any other concerns then with that curb and the foundation and future problems? I
No,
mean, I guess we really can't predict future problems with old foundations. but-
They did the worst of it. That was the worst of it. The bed review and Corby's building, that was the worst of it.
Okay.
A little bit by Dave Shutter's place up here.
Mhm.
He's not going to have a lot of sidewalk area. You're going to try to do a 6-inch reveal on all the curbs. There's going to be places where it might only be 2 inches of curb. And that's just because the building's settling and stuff. You got to have the water running away from the building.
Right.
So,
Okay.
I mean, we're messing with old buildings here.
Yeah.
They have went down in the ground some. So
Mhm.
we're just playing catch up, trying to keep up with them. But as far as what they're doing, I think the sidewalks look nice and everything.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be
Oh,
more
they look very
passable.
nice.
And so,
Yeah.
so
Very
that's really all I had. Just a heads up on another thing though. We went to do some utility work today, and the 2-ton truck, my big one, fired up and then just died, and I cannot get it restarted. So bears are coming tomorrow to put it on the computer, see what's going on with it, and it may have to be towed to Lafayette to get worked on. I don't know.
That's what it is.
Yeah, but I won't have any idea on price. So they get into it and see what it is. Maybe it's something simple, and JR will fix it, and
Okay.
we'll be on the way. But I just wanted to give you a heads up on that.
Okay.
You guys got anything for me?
I do not.
No?
All right, thank you very much.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
John. All right. Anybody else have anything? Jill, were you? Guess I should ask you that earlier.
Yeah, Jamie's just
Need a motion for claims?
Yep, since there's nothing else, then, you wanna go ahead and do it?
Yep, I'll make a motion to approve all claims.
I do have one thing.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Forgot the department head.
It's
Kind of a
for
given.
the trash service that we're, with the contract, we're, raising the trash rate to $15.
Oh, okay. The $15, okay. Okay. So, do you have anything else there?
On Clayton's. Do we need to do a motion?
Thought we had already discussed the trash, but
Yeah.
We agreed down with the contract. But this is actually changing people's bills. So like what you see on here.
You all wait till next week.
Yeah, we can.
Or just add it away.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, it is what it is. So, okay.
Sarah, you need a motion for this? Okay.
To approve the ordinance.
I make a motion to approve the ordinance for the new trash rates.
I'll second it.
Okay.
Did you say we need to go and do the motion for Clayton?
Yeah.
Where's that?
And then we need to do a motion for Clayton for interim.
Okay, I think you guys need to do that then.
I'll make a motion to, in the interim, appoint Clayton as the water superintendent with the pay adjustment.
Yep.
Thanks, Mike S.
No,
No.
I'll make a motion to approve claims.
I'll second.
Okay. We ready to call the meeting? Anybody else have anything else?
If nothing else, I'll make a motion to close.
My guess, we're gonna close the meeting unless you have something else. All right, Michelle, you want to second that?
I'll second closure.
Okay. All right, now we can sign more papers. All right, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Mike. Thank you.